Winder.
Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hey guys.
Galadrius.
Merlene, where is my shoe?
Classic Galadrius. And also, SperryBerryCrunch.
There's classic Sperry.
Yes, indeed. Can we get a shout out for our friend Sperry, who has a stream coming up tomorrow, I hear, where he's going to wear some kind of costume.
Yeah.
Donkey Konging up.
DK. Donkey
very
Kong.
pervy stream.
Curvy stream is here.
Yes, and we are happy to be streaming Outer Terror on Xbox. This is also on PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. Came out on Steam a year ago, and this year it got ported to consoles thanks to Ratalaika. Ratalaika have made a real business for themselves porting computer games to consoles and from consoles to consoles lately. But anyway, this is a Vampire Survivors clone. Do you like those, Tyler?
I wouldn't know.
Poor Tyler's never had a chance to play anything related to Vampire Survivors because he's a PlayStation boy.
That's right.
So we have selectable characters, a bunch of different characters here. It does not tell you their stats or weapons, which is a mistake. So you don't know what you're getting when you pick these characters, unless you just learn them. There's room on the screen. You really should have.
Life is like a box of zombies. You never know what you're going to get.
Is there much differences in stats and things, or have you noticed they're all pretty much?
I have no idea, but they definitely have different starting weapons like in Vampire Survivors.
Oh.
So why not at least tell us that, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
You have these lengthy comic style intros, which I'm not very interested in, but we'll watch this one. What are we doing?
Paul,
why are you dressed like a clown? Yeah?
Paul, why did you choose this character?
Because I think it showed her on the level when I selected the level. Yeah, and she's involved in the story, so that's why I picked her. She looks like Harley Quinn too. Best knife throwing team in Mississippi.
Darker player, it does not matter where Barry plays as long as Barry plays.
That is true, Ima. There's no beating Vampire Survivors. I think you can make some cool variants. Sperry, didn't you stream a first-person shooter Vampire Survivors clone once?
I don't know. Probably. I probably did.
Well, you can't beat Vampire Survivors. Just last week, they added the Contra DLC. So
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's only $2.25. It's like $2.
Exactly. If you buy all the DLCs, you're probably still under $15, and it's such a huge game.
That's amazing. Compared to Suicide Squad, give me $200 to unlock the Joker.
Yeah, here's your country guy that you wanted.
Right. I'm trying to think of what that game was called too. That first-person one was pretty cool.
She is out of his league. It's Harley Quinn and I don't know Jethro from Beverly Hillbillies.
That looks like me.
Black gold, Texas tea.
There you go.
Texas.
That's that game.
Tacos.
Interesting, Ima. I'm not saying it's a great game, but it's interesting. No, I think it's this way, and I'm hoping to review it sometime in Collectibles. Okay, we're back. And I'm just running around. There's no enemies yet. You have boundaries. And, the levels, I don't think the ground is randomized. I think you always have the same map layout. Could be wrong.
It is a budget game, so...
Where the heck are the enemies? Yeah, this is a $10 game. That's twice as much as Vampire Survivors. And, there's just a lot of obvious room for improvement, that makes you wonder, hey, why haven't the developers fixed this after over a year? But there's still something about it that's kind of interesting.
Did you kill all the enemies already?
No. What the heck?
Man,
Looks
he's
like
good.
you could have a little
Great
mini
guy.
map at the bottom if you want, but the map is like busted in this area.
Congrats, Emma.
Yay! So I can't go that way. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm just gonna wander around. What do you think so far, Tyler?
Interesting looking.
This obelisk looks out of place. Uh-oh. I sense a coin. Why are you here? What do you mean a coin? Look,
That's
it's the floating eye of
scan
death from
lines.
the Aquabats.
Oh,
I don't know, it
hate
it looks like kind of a scan lines type effect, doesn't it?
Cthulhu.
The band?
isn't it?
Brian,
the
good to
Aquabats?
see you. Oh, she brought a coin to exchange for her sister's soul from this monster.
classic.
I don't want it.
Yeah, I kind of hoping it is an Aquabats concert. That would be great.
Hey.
Seeing them play in July in Houston, I can't wait.
Nice.
If you die, your soul is mine. Sounds like Shang Tsung. Touch the coin to the obelisk and your task shall begin. Where's the obelisk? I don't see an obelisk. But yeah, you get these little cinematics in the middle of a level, which is not very Vampire Survivors-like, although I have not tried the actual story mode of Vampire Survivors.
Let's see
Whoa,
how-
we touched the... Oh my gosh, now I'm in a maze. Now there's bad guys.
Where's the obelisk? Oh, there it is.
Oh my gosh.
The
Oh, you
giant
found it.
thing in the middle of everything.
Yeah, but how do I... Okay, there we go. Let's get a pistol. I'm taking hits because my weapon fires really slowly and doesn't even... Here's something. You can use the right stick to actually aim your main weapon, which is different from Vampire Survivors. Level
What?
up. Let's see. Yeah, let's get throwing knives. Let's get that too.
Who needs aiming? Just kill everything.
Well, I mean, you need to in this, because otherwise you're kind of woefully underpowered for taking on hordes of enemies.
Aim?
I think I just saw a negative point to this 2.5D thing. Enemies can sneak up from the bottom pretty easily.
Yes, they can.
Human Brian, what's up?
Aurora? Tell us about the Aurora, Human Brian. Isn't that the home office of Dave Letterman's show?
No, the Aurora Borealis.
He means the home office in Aurora, Illinois. That's not what he means.
That's where Wayne and Garth stream
Oh yeah, you're right.
video
Yeah.
from.
God, I haven't seen Wayne's for a while.
the
Can you see
solar
it in
mag-
Florida? I thought it was mostly in the north.
Do they even have a sky in Florida?
Yes.
Oh.
I could confirm there's a sky.
Did it have Aurora Borealis last night?
Tell the truth.
I didn't see it, but then again, a lot of people did. So
Oh.
I didn't see it.
Busy at Disney World or wherever he was. No, I heard you've been sick, Galadrius. Tell us about that.
did we have a sky? Did you really just ask if we have a sky? And yeah, I was sick, but let's talk about how like Sperry almost his neighbor's ceiling fan caught fire. I don't know what
Really?
happened.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Cool.
Fire number 2, baby.
I thought it was hot, really, but okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh look, now I'm back in the desert.
Fire
So
number
if
2.
you have
Find
one.
items that you can activate later, so like it's mapped to the left bumper, the item I just got, for instance.
Yeah, like the fire the fire didn't damage anything, but I guess Sperry stayed in a hotel to be safe with his family.
Yeah, it was in our duplex. The duplex neighbor's house caught fire.
Uh-oh.
Our side was fine because we had a firewall in between the two of them, but it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I believe Tyler lives in a duplex as well.
What?
More of a twin home.
It's a fancy word.
It is.
Ours is a twin home
Instead
as
of
well.
a bunk
I
bed,
don't-
he calls it a double decker.
That's right. Well, duplex is like, I don't know. Are duplexes usually above and below?
I don't
No.
think they are.
Okay.
No, they could be
Yours
used side by side.
Side by
Yeah, they
side.
can be side by side. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is side by side. But yeah, our they're like, I think it was their bathroom fan had some kind of electrical malfunction. I was in the stream room playing a game too. Elle came in and was like, "Hey, the neighbor's house is on fire. We should probably get out."
Goodness.
Okay,
Catch you
cool.
later, guys.
Scary.
Catch me on Discord.
What? You leaving?
This
No,
is
I'm not
Yeah.
leaving. I'm saying that's what
You're
he
pretending.
said.
Got it. Got it.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I thought about
Wanted me.
streaming last night too. I was like, "No, what? That's out."
so.
Hey guys, check me out. I'm going over to the vending machine to see if they have Jolt.
Oh, I think the big difference between a twin home and a duplex. So like usually a duplex, one person owns the duplex, right?
Yeah.
And like rents out the other half or rents out both halves or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Possibly.
in a twin home, I own my half of the home and my neighbor owns the other half of their home.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that, and that's what you have? That's what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I have. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like
How
a
long have
town.
you lived
It's
there,
more like
Tyler?
it's like a townhouse, but not a row, right? Like townhouse usually think like 4, 5, 6 in a row. It's like a 2-house townhouse.
Fancy.
It is.
2-house townhouse.
I understand they invented these things because to make it easier to have multiple wives. Is that correct, Tyler?
Yes, I believe so.
He lives in Utah.
Ooh, nice.
Now we do.
That's what I'm talking about. I was just in Utah. Dang.
Really? Before?
Oh, were you?
A funeral
Oh,
last weekend.
What part?
We were in Salt Lake for a little bit, and then we were in Preston, Utah.
Preston's in Idaho, I think.
Or not Preston. Preston is in Idaho.
Bill
in
S.
Idaho, you're
Preston
right.
Esquire?
Bill S. Preston Esquire.
Provo?
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Well, that's too bad. So I think I saw an obelisk up in the upper left. Let me go in there and try to go back in. So, compared to Vampire Survivors, you have story stuff. Like, you have missions, like a quest in Diablo or something, you know? So, you have these goals, and I think that makes it interesting, you know? Like, you're not just running around trying to build up and survive for 30 minutes. You're trying to accomplish specific tasks. And that's pretty cool.
That's
Alright.
kind of cool. Like are they like little mini missions like on Endless Runners and stuff to give Endless Runners more?
Well, I mean, they're dedicated to that level. I mean, you know, they're specific to it. Is what I mean. Sometimes you might have to find the road or something, and then when you find the road, then you got to go find a scientist or whatever. Interestingly, so I'm in a maze right here, but the items that I uncovered when I was not in the maze are still in the same locations. So it's like we're jumping between two realities or something. I've never done this level before. There's a level that I've already beaten, which I could do and beat, but I just thought it'd be cool to do something new. Hey, Simius is here.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. He makes that little of a presence that
Of course, Simius.
I didn't to notice him.
Danny, remember what you were supposed to do? Oh, you did? I didn't see it. That's a shame.
There's lots of parts of Utah, Simius. There's
Yeah.
Provo.
Salt Lake
Salt
City.
Lake.
Fletch from Provo. I don't think Fletch is from Provo.
Yeah, you're probably right, Simius. I guess I need to look. Is like that's an obelisk too? I guess I need to touch it and go to the next part.
Oh, I don't know who Alan Stanwyck is.
Oh, he's a bad guy in the first Fletcher movie.
Oh, he's from Provo.
I'm assuming.
That thing is chasing me. Get back.
I've never seen any of the Fletch movies.
Neither have I. I heard the latest one was pretty okay, wasn't it? That's what
Yeah, the one with John Hamm.
yeah.
That's
Probably pretty good. I like John Hamm, so maybe. Provo's not really a suburb; it's its own city because it's where BYU is, so it's a college kid city.
Aren't all the cities college cities there?
No, not Salt Lake, or not St. George.
Oh, never heard of St. George.
It's not that big. You're not missing anything.
There's Cedar City, there's Logan, there's Ogden, there's St.
Hurricane.
George, Park City.
There is Hurricane. Oh, Park City's actually, yeah, Park. I always forget about Park City. That's actually like worthy of a mention. Cedar City and Logan are both school cities.
Ima recommends Monument Valley. I think he means the video game Monument Valley. Surely that's what it is, right?
I don't.
Gotta be.
So, but I'm not a big outdoorsy. I've only been to a couple of our national parks and state parks. But we have 5.
That's a fair number.
You gotta. Don't you have Zion National Park?
Yep.
Have you been to that one?
Yeah. Not like deep exploring, but just like a day trip type of thing. I've been to that one at Bryce.
Man, I don't know if I've been to any national parks. You guys are beating me.
What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
He's a city boy.
I've been to a state park.
One damn city
I've-
boys?
Yeah, the one I've been to most is probably Yellowstone. I've been there a trillion times.
Ooh.
Literally.
No, I don't belong to the cult here. I belong to the cult of PlayStation, Darker Player.
That's about right. Good for you, though, Tyler.
I used to belong to that cult.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy, right? Look at me now.
Figured you had,
Sperry and
you had a funeral in Utah. Figured you probably had some sort of connection.
Oh yeah.
Most people do.
Most people have a connection.
To the
Well, if
cult.
you're like going to Utah or something, like you probably have family that's Mormon or something.
Tyler, I did. No, that's bad. Alright.
I want to hear it.
No, and you're not known for your bad jokes. All your jokes are really hit them out
That's
of the
true.
park.
We're not going to joke about Tyler liking Mormons. So. Correct. Alright, let's see what we get this. This is difficult. It's maze-like. They have strategy videos, like, because the objectives are confusing sometimes, the developer has videos you can watch on YouTube and such. I don't want to do that when I'm playing this kind of game. I just want to wander around and beat the level. You get more money to keep if you beat the level. Like, if you die, you will not get as much of the gold that you picked up, which is a drag. But it does incentivize you to win. Just better.
That's a dragon.
That's a big old dragon.
It's a cool boat tour, Brian says. Yeah, no, man, I would love to go somewhere. I'd love to not be getting the same old places here in Texas.
Come to Florida.
All my
Yeah,
exes live in
Everglades and boat
Texas.
tours.
Yeah, I mean, Florida is like
And alligator.
USA, but-
Alligator
yeah, plus
tours.
alligators.
Alligators
cool,
are
though.
fun. I'll hear nothing more about it. They wrestle them for fun.
So, I mean, I'm doing fine in this level, but I also have no idea where I'm going. And the map function doesn't work in the level, which is annoying because the map is actually a nice thing to have in this game. Well, let's talk about what we've been up to, boys. Tyler, what have you been playing this week?
I think just that PlayStation Plus game, Tales of Tales of Canestro Zao. I don't know, it's some wannabe Metroidvania kind of game.
Not a very good title.
It's like based on like Black Panther style story, you know, telling. It's like a fictional African place type of thing.
Oh, I saw that one.
It's okay. It's not great. It could have been better.
Are you gonna beat it?
I just beat it today.
Hey, way to go.
Yeah. Tales of Canestra Zao, I think is what it's called.
Terrible.
And now I'm gonna play Animal Well. I heard good things about that one.
Animal Golf?
Nope, Animal Well.
Oh,
It's a Metrovania style game.
Yeah. It's produced or it's published by Donkey, that video guy.
Oh.
Donkey.
Donkey.
Chunky Donkey.
Oh, cool.
It's
Him
pretty
and Brian played 7th Guest VR. I've been interested in that. Like, I always wanted to play 7th Guest. But I'll tell you, I haven't been feeling like playing my VR headset because I'm just really sick of putting on contact lenses to play it, you know? So I need to buy the lens inserts like Hugh and Brian has, which you just, if you are a glasses wearer, you pop in the lens inserts when you play, and it, you know, it adjusts the vision for you. So that sounds much less painful.
Talk about what I'm playing.
Contacts.
Nah.
We're getting there, but yeah.
All right.
But anyway, before I can order those lens inserts, I really need to get a new prescription because my eyes have probably gotten worse since the last time. Oh my gosh, I cannot figure out where to go. This isn't good. Anyway, so yeah, I should go to the optometrist. Maybe I'll do that over the summer, hopefully. Alright, what have you been playing, Mr. Galadrius?
A couple of games. Been playing this one called Turbo Kid, which is actually based on the movie of the same name. It is a neat little Metroidvania game that's available for Steam, and it's a lot of fun. You can traverse on your bike, and you can beat up thugs, and it's got retro-style presentation, and it's pretty good fun. I'm enjoying it.
Isn't it gory?
Yeah. I mean, the movie was gory, so, you know. Yes. What did you expect? And then the other game I've been playing is called DDI Rally Championship. This is a one-person project that is a fan project based on Sega Rally, and it is actually a fun racing game. And it's still early access, but it's pretty well put together so far. It's got good graphics, it's got good gameplay. It has the announcer. It has a female announcer, so it's a little different. Can't do it all like Sega. A female announcer, yeah.
Sexy female announcer, you say?
She's just female. I mean, I guess if you find that attractive, then go for it. But
Yeah.
and then
the
last game I've been playing is Felix the Cat. This is a collection of the NES and Game Boy game, revitalized by Limited Run Games and released by Konami. They're good games, but the collection is like $25, you know, and you're buying 2 games for $25. I mean,
Yeah,
they're well
should be
remastered. I agree. You know, I mean, like, I can understand Rocket Knight Adventures being $30 because it has 3 games, and all 3 of those games are pretty hard to come by. Three games for $30, and it's coming June 11th. So I know what you're
for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good collection. I bought it physically. I got a physical coming in July.
Ooh, let's hang out and we'll play it together.
Indeed. Bring your rocket pack.
I've been wanting that Felix collection. I mean, I requested it on Keymailer, but Konami just ignores my request. They don't even bother to decline, turn them down. They just ignore them, which is really obnoxious.
I got a friend I can ask. I'll ask for you.
Please do. Yeah, I'll stream that if we can get it.
Sure, no problem.
Those games always look cool to me.
I mean, they're emulated very well, but like I said, $25 for 2 games that aren't, as diverse as, say, the Rocket Knight games. I mean, they're fun, but
Aren't they both the same even? Like,
kinda.
One's downscaled version.
Yeah. It's still not bad. I mean, they're still fun games. Just, the pricing
is killing me.
But, I mean, by comparison, then you have the Toplan Arcade Shoot 'em Ups 4, which are out for Steam, and they're like $8 each, and you have 4 little classics. You got Twin Hawk, you got Doug Yun, that's how it's called. It's Grindstormer. Grindstormer originally came out for the Genesis. And then Truxton 2, which did not really get a US arcade release. So those 4 games are really nice on Steam Deck, and they're like $8 each. I think you can buy the whole collection for like $20. That's a good value right there.
Yeah.
And they have extra options. They have online leaderboards. They have CRT options, which are pretty cool. So yeah.
I own most of those on either iArcade or the mini arcade cabinets that came out a few years back.
Same.
But yeah, I would like to get the collection sometime. This is stressing me out, not knowing where to go. What have you been playing, Mr. SperryBerryCrunch?
I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. The kids have been really into that, so we're Fortniting it up all the time.
They have all the Lego stuff in it still.
Do they do what?
Does it have like all the Lego stuff in it? Didn't they do like a big Lego crossover or something?
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of crossovers on it too. I mean, I give Fortnite a lot of crap, but it's entertaining, and they're doing a lot of like interesting stuff with the game too. So
yeah, they had a racing thing, Rocket Racing, that's a sequel to Rocket League, and then you got some band thing from Harmonix. They actually made a guitar controller for that. It just came out for PS5 and Xbox Series X, but it's sold out. Everybody bought it because it works with Rock Band 4 as well.
Yeah. And it looks, I don't know. I talked to a couple of people that said it wasn't the best, but I mean, at least they're trying, they're pushing forward a little bit. Besides that, I started No Rest for the Wicked. That was pretty cool.
That's the new
No.
one from Moon Studios, the guys who did Ori, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it is.
You hate
And
them, Paul.
Nothing.
That's true. Is the game nothing but spikes?
Nothing but
True.
spikes. It is nothing but like very difficult enemies. It's a cross between like a Dark Souls and Diablo. It's actually pretty interesting. You wouldn't like it. It's too hard for you. But no, it's
I don't
it's a
always
beautiful.
hate hard games.
I know. It's a beautiful game though. This one is. I mean, I feel like most of the games I play are in early access, but it is.
Yeah, that's true.
It is early access RPG, action Souls-like. It is nothing like Ori is. You know, it's that top-down kind of.
Looks like a
and it's cool.
like a Diablo style game, right?
Yeah, it looks a
Yeah,
lot like Diablo to me.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot like Diablo.
With
There's a
extra
couple
color.
extra features to it. You know, you're like chopping down some trees and like collecting extra stuff. But big, huge bosses. You know. I've also been playing another Crab's Treasure. I don't know if you guys know that one.
It's a good
Yeah.
title.
That's
Yeah.
that's the Souls-like one where you're underwater and you're playing the lobster or the crab that you change out his shell. You can actually use different shells.
Yeah, you are a hermit crab who changes out his shells. Each shell kind of has its own like special ability that you get to. That one just came out end of April, but it is another Souls-like, so it's a hard game. You wouldn't like that one either, Paul.
I like some Souls likes. In fact,
You know
gave me
what?
one for my birthday, as I recall.
Yeah,
I did, yeah.
you know what
try it.
you'd probably like, Paul? Stellar Blade, because that game is actually really good.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, it does have a sexy lady in it, doesn't it?
It
Yes.
That's the one.
Brady's in
Yours.
earshot.
Yeah, well, that's what she gets. No, just kidding. Javors is here. Let's give him a shout out. Can we do that?
Javors.
Yeah, well,
Also, I don't know if you guys ever played Raven's Watch or heard of that game before, but it is pretty cool. It's a up to four player, kind of like almost takes like the storybook mindset, and it is 4-player. It is made by the same creators as Curse of the Dead Gods. It is another roguelike action game, and it's really fun. It goes based on like a timer too, so you have like a day and night cycle, and some of your abilities are different through the day and night.
Only
somebody
20
look up the map for this level. There's probably a map. Should I just pause and look up the map? That's not very exciting to watch.
Recent update on it too, new levels. That one's pretty fun. You guys should try that one if you haven't before.
Oh no, geez, they just took all my life away.
Oh,
There's a
Dark
new
Player,
kind of
you're up.
enemy that wasn't there before.
Darker
Yeah.
Player, you're up.
Let's look up the map, someone, please. But I bet it's the way you have to jump back and forth between two areas is probably makes it hard to actually have a map. I don't know. They're
What are
kicking
you
my butt.
trying to do?
I'm trying to reach some kind of exit. Like I have to find her sister. Well, there's another obelisk, so I probably have to open that. But like you go to the real world and there's lots of dead bodies and you can find items from them. That's how you can heal yourself. You can find a healing item. So I just need to keep track of where that obelisk is and then hop back in after I'm healed. I believe. Could be wrong.
Indeed. There goes Darker Players count. 1.
I have not done it.
No, you did.
No.
Sure you did.
No, I haven't. My life was low, but then I survived. I'm good like that.
Well, Darker Player says you died, so we have to accept that.
Well, that's incorrect.
The crab game is on PlayStation, so I'll put it on my wish list.
Nice.
Another game I need to pick up, there's this card game called Balatro, which is apparently a roguelike, like a deck building game, but it's based around like poker.
You can't throw a rock without hitting a deck.
From what
building game,
I understand, it's like, it's really cool, and it's already sold like 1 million copies. Yeah, see, Torquay's played it.
Oh, neat. Hey, Torquay.
Yeah,
I
Torquay,
mean,
I'll have to
okay,
get
so
it.
maybe it's good. There's a lot of card games lately.
Well, it's not like a deck builder. It's like a roguelike poker game. I mean, Torquay, maybe you can give a better description.
And Thyrinia mentioned that she's been playing Little Kitty Big City, which just came out. It is on Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
Granny bought it for her daughter on Switch.
Oh, that's great.
Healed up okay enough. There's the obvious. I still gotta find the other ones that we did go back. The music gets a little old. You got one track and it just replays over and over. Were you guys ever like that? Like, did you ever get into a song and you would actually listen to it over and over rather than listening to the whole album?
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
Several
the time.
times. Several times.
Yeah, when you're a kid too, especially you just listen to the hits or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I stop in Sperry's streams, and I always recommend songs.
it's true.
It's true.
They're great.
Man, all these games are on PlayStation. That's kind of nice that like porting between consoles and Steam and stuff must be a little bit simpler anymore.
Yeah.
It also depends. Like, I mean, what you have to understand is that, like, it costs money to like develop games for different platforms. So
Yeah, but I mean like Balatro, whatever you said that.
Balatro.
And
Oh, God, Jason.
the crab game is on there.
Follow true.
I believe it's Balatro.
No, it's Balatro. Don't correct me.
See?
I think it's Otro Lab.
It's the Ocho, brought to you by ESPN. Oh wow.
That Darker Player wants me to die. Wow.
The Ocho. Another Paul Dash. Actually cheering it on. This is just
Currently at 0 deaths, thank you.
one death.
Yocho.
Please tell me I'm getting close to the end. Please, just let me get to the end.
Okay, it just looks like you're going to the
27.
same two circles over, same two areas over and over and
Uh-oh.
over.
Well, this is a part I have not been to yet, but I mean, like, it's really hard to know where to go with that.
Certainly not a visually stunning game.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, I do like the 3D effect. I just think it's a nice way to differentiate it from Vampire Survivors.
For those who are not knowing what it is, Made of Skur is a first-person survival horror game, and a really good one. So, Sperry, you should enter for that.
What's it
Oh,
called?
what's happening? Oh, God.
Made of
Made of
Skur.
Made of Skur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed that in the chat too.
That's why I'm looking out.
Made of Skur.
What a hero. Have you guys been watching anything this week?
X-Men 97, and I'm trying to
Yeah.
avoid spoilers, but
Yeah.
that ending was nice. That was-
Episode 9 is very good, yes.
I will not spoil it, but if you are a fan of the comics, you will recognize a key moment, and that is all I would
Yeah,
say.
very well recreated.
Yes.
Met the guy that voices Gambit yesterday.
Really? Did you go to a convention?
Yeah, I went with a friend to like this little anime con thing.
You didn't say anything about that.
I am now.
That's true. Better late than never. Tell us about it, the whole thing.
It's just a little anime con with like some voice actors doing autographs and like little booths with Funko Pops and other toys and stuff. And yeah, I met that guy. His name's Ray Chase.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Chase, how old is he?
He's pretty young.
Because he's not the original voice, yeah.
No, I guess I died or something.
Actually, I think in the case of Gambit, I think his voice actor is still alive and voicing a different character. I could be wrong.
Not Gambit. Did I say Gambit? I meant Cyclops.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cyclops has died, I believe.
But other than that, I've just been catching up on movies. There's this new one that came out this week called Abigail, which is it was originally in theaters and it just made its digital debut. It's
I'd like
got
to see that.
Giancarlo
Scary little
Esposito.
kid.
Yeah, it's about they basically go to kidnap a kid and they don't realize the kid's actually worse. It's not Home Alone.
Possessed and
It's
stuff.
Vampire.
Yeah, and it's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer.
It is in the trailer. Yes, I am not spoiling anything, but it's a
It would
fun
be
movie.
really cool to see the movie and not know the twist, but I mean, they have to use it to advertise it because otherwise, how are they going to get people to go?
Well, the movie is actually a bloody good time. It's directed by the guys that did Ready or Not, so you know you're in for a bloody good time.
I don't know if
Ready
I'm
or
ready
not.
for that. Maybe I'm not.
It's a bloody good time. I'm telling you. You're missing out, Paul. You can't miss out on bloody good times all the time.
Did anyone try to look at Is Abigail on Peacock? I think it might be on Peacock.
I think it is, yeah. Actually, let me take a
I
look.
tried, but there's not really any information on the internet about this game.
Well, thank you for trying. Yeah.
Yeah, it is on Peacock. It is. So it's like Five Nights at Freddy's. You can watch it there too. You know, all the Universal horror movies seem to come. All the Universal.
Yeah,
movies.
Cocaine Bear. That's on there.
That was a fun one. I like Cocaine Bear.
Oh my gosh.
Ray Liotta's final movie.
That's true. I'll always be remembered for it. This is just too amazing for words.
I thought it was called Outer Terror. You're inside.
Well, now I am, but I mean, I'm jumping back and forth. Okay, there's no... Isn't that the one I just went through? I'm thinking that maybe... I don't know.
Check if your map works.
Still doesn't. See, start, same thing. Nope, don't quit. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, my weapons, I keep leveling up and therefore getting upgrades, which is fine, but it needs better music. Like this, it's not a bad song, but it just... You can only hear just one song.
Turn off the music and me and Sperry will sing.
You can beatbox. Let's not say we
Come on, everybody, running around the map.
To the Gary Sperry.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, one thing is like, am I just going in circles or am I still getting to new areas? Can anyone tell? Open the map. Yeah, no. I mean, I wish. In-room gaming, thank you for the
Running
bits.
around in circles.
Fellow teacher
Thank
in-room
you
gaming.
for the bits.
Still in the room. Yeah, let's give him a shout out. He plays Call of Duty.
Watch out for the
And
giant
other things.
saws.
Watch out, man. Here come them fire dogs. Oh, that's a different thing.
You know, man, go get them fire dogs. You know
Man,
this reference.
I should have
Love
played
that.
like any other level than this.
In-room gaming.
If we could just beat the level, I'd be really satisfied, you know? That would make me happy.
In-room gaming.
Are the other levels less confusing?
Yes, because they're not crazy mazes. I mean, there's a nice variety, because, like I said, different objectives and things. But this one was
Raises.
a maze. I gotta save this girl's sister.
He's somewhere else.
It's a long path. Okay, there's another one. I'm just gonna keep going in every obelisk I see and hoping that it takes me to the right place.
It's like Quantum Leap, but not.
That's true.
Want to get
Quantum
home?
Paul.
Quantum Paul.
Quantum Paul.
Yeah, my ice is melting in my mystery drink.
That's because you're not drinking it.
I know, well I can't because I have to use the right stick to aim. But, I mean, at least you will do better if you use the right stick to aim.
You need like a cooler thing on your head or whatever. One of those hats that have...
Yeah.
It'd be perfect.
Oh, needs a cooler thing on his head.
Well, there's some video gaming news we should talk about, guys. There was the big bad news. I know Galadrius is still reeling from it.
You're telling me this makes no sense. They closed down Tango Gameworks, the guys who made Hi-Fi Rush, one of the most popular games. Yeah, they closed them down. One of the most popular studios from last year that made Hi-Fi Rush. And then they closed Arcane Austin, who made Redfall. And I know Redfall didn't do that well, but still, they did other great games too. And they closed.
They were working on a big update. They were working on a nice update for it that was supposed to come out in a few months, and now the update is just canceled.
Yeah, pretty much the game is dead in the water. Well, it's always been. But and then they closed 2 other mobile studios, and then they're talking about like, well, you know, what was it? Matt Booty. Great name, by the way.
Yeah,
but, you know, he's like the president. Well, he's the president of Xbox. He doesn't run Xbox. Phil Spencer runs it. But I mean, he's all like, we want smaller studios that make games that earn awards, and I'm like, but you had that. You had that. That makes no sense. And then there was this that one girl who's also one of the heads over at Xbox.
The black lady?
Yeah, I forgot her name. The black lady. She got interviewed, and they were asking her about the closure of the studios, and they just gave a big fat useless corporate answer. Like, they didn't have any compassion about it. Probably because they couldn't because of, like, legal matters. Who knows? But it's still just a bad look.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I mean, it would be very difficult to take interviews and have any positive result from the interviews because they've just done a thing that nobody else could possibly like.
And, you know, there's a lot of concern now that Ninja Theory could be next on the chopping block if Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, I think, Senua's Saga or something.
One of those.
One of those
Hellblade
coming out
2.
next week. Yeah, Hellblade 2. If that doesn't perform well, Sarah Bond. That's it. Thank you, Icky. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of concern. And it also brings up the question, like, what's the point of being a studio that's picked up by a major team and making a critically acclaimed game if the studio's just going to close down? Because this is, I'll call back to the old Activision days when they were closing studios left and right because they weren't financially viable.
And Electronic Arts, too.
Yeah, you heard about what they're doing, right? They're putting ads into their games.
Yeah, which, I mean, like, companies have been wanting to do that for a long time, so that's no huge surprise. But
It's just, I don't know
not
what it
nice.
is. I mean, it just makes no sense. It's depressing news from corporate gaming side. I mean, no wonder indies are doing so well. Woo!
I don't know. Isla and I were talking earlier about indies, and like, it's still hard. There's so much and Tyler and I have talked about this as well. But like, there's so much competition in the indie space that it can be hard to get your game noticed because not every team can make the best game ever. So if you don't have that incredible game that somehow gets a bunch of buzz, then your game may just be totally forgotten, and that's not good either.
Yeah, I mean, but there are still some indies that are doing well, and it just seems like it's a lot safer to try to do something on your own than it is with like a corporate team.
Yeah, like the only point in selling your company to a big company like Microsoft or whoever is just that you get a big payout right then.
Yeah,
but it's not good.
Cash out, yeah. You have
Not
to
good for the long
just
term health.
say goodbye to your company, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's depressing. And, you know, and there's a lot of people talking about like, what will Microsoft have next month? The only thing I could think of is Gear 6. That's going to be the big thing that might attract people back. But a lot of people are mad at Xbox right now.
Yeah, I mean, I will get excited for Gear 6, but it's like, and Tyler and I have also talked about this. Like, they need big games that are not part of that tiny core set of franchises they have. Like, announce a Banjo-Kazooie, announce a bunch of other things, you know, that are.
We need a new Mecha
outside
Assault.
of that.
We need a new Mecha
Yeah,
Assault.
why not that or Crimson Skies? Wouldn't it be cool to have a new Crimson Skies that was good?
Totally. I agree wholeheartedly, yes.
But they're not going to, you know, like any kind of a new announcements they make will mostly be like little indie games that, again, won't be hits. Very unlikely.
I don't know.
Figure out where to go.
Did somebody look up a map? I tried to look up gameplay, but
Just go
there's
up.
no map. Yeah, just go up. Or restart. Restart with a new character. See what that does.
Well, I'm so far into the level, I want to beat it. Unless you guys are hating this.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm good watching you.
If we play long
kill
enough,
him.
we'll beat the level. I'm sure of it. Or I'll die. But I think we'll
Okay. Hey, Sperry, you won.
Whoa,
Way to
let's
go.
go. Yay.
man on campus.
Give it up.
Oh, I
Let's
have
give
my
it up
thing
for.
scrolled up, so I hadn't seen
Give
any shouts.
it up for Gary
Good to hear when
Sperry.
that happens. Okay, there's
Gary.
another... Nope, that's not it. Okay. I'm trying to go up now, like you suggested.
Walk into the saw.
Yeah, might as well.
It hurts you.
Does it? You have
What
a
you want?
shield, though, don't you?
No, I got this thing around me that damages enemies for a pretty good radius.
Does this game get harder the longer you're in the level?
What are you doing? Go up.
Well, I went up, but then
don't
those
think
things were
so.
chasing me, so now I'm running away.
Then
But yeah, I'm probably doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, go back up.
See those big green things? They're scary.
just go up. Don't be scared. Go up.
I didn't
Scary,
mean come
when
on.
you stream on Halloween, do you become SperryBerryCrunch?
I do. I have to change my name just for that one day.
That's fine.
Twitch doesn't like it, but
He becomes,
you know.
he becomes a werewolf, or a rather wary berry.
Alright, we're running to the top like you suggested. we're gonna run
It's
around
he-
this block on the right.
I can't imagine how much hair he gets, but like his hair grows out. You know. He gets, "Rawr."
That's true.
I
He's
actually,
gonna be ultra
it's the
rare.
opposite effect. I have too much hair now, so it all absorbs back into my body.
Yeah.
Wow.
Has to weigh out.
Weird. It's a weird transition.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I mean-
is there bad Sony news right now as well, other than that Helldivers thing they tried? I mean,
They were trying to add requirement for Ghost of Tsushima, which is for Steam. It's coming out for Steam, so Tsushima. Fine.
Tsushima.
And yeah, I said that. Anyway.
Tsushima.
So anyway,
Tsushima.
back to the news. Apparently, like they
where'd it go?
require PSN to be required for Steam login, and now Steam's not having it, so they removed the game from so many markets now.
guys, the enemies disappeared and all the walls have gone. Something's happening.
Yeah, you've played so
Ghost.
long wandering around this level, you've glitched it.
No,
Ghost
oh,
of
I
Tsushima.
think this is supposed to happen. Yeah, look, we did it. Ha! I'm so glad I didn't give up.
It only took 2 hours.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
And yeah, but the whole thing was so. I mean, they did that. They tried to require Helldivers 2 to have that, but they reversed it because there was so much demand by the players to not include it. But
Yeah, in all
you know,
these tiny little countries.
but now Ghost of Tsushima, that ghost game,
Tsushima.
fishy
Fishy
mom.
ghosts.
Yes, fishy ghost. They're taking that away because apparently, well, there's people who are still mad about it, but still, it's stupid. Why
Look at that.
require
We beat the level.
PSN?
Achievement. Rare.
Hold on. It
Yeah.
only took 5 years. I told you to keep going up.
Bobby, ever the thoughtful companion, took her out for pancakes to celebrate her newfound earn over $3,000. So there was an optional or like a missable kind of achievement.
For Hades 2.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then this Tuesday, or no, I'm sorry, this Thursday.
Definitely, Jonah. Yeah, so
Uh,
this is the upgrade shop. It is not very impressive looking. There aren't that many upgrades, and a lot of these things that you can buy, they're things that you have to then get when you level up in the game. They're not like, I mean, I don't know. But let's just do another arm. Wield another main weapon. That's a good thing.
They announced
You bet.
Nintendo World Championships NES Edition coming for Switch this July. July 18th. You can buy it digitally for $30, or there's a special deluxe set edition for $60, and it comes with a bunch of cool extras, including a trophy.
Yeah, that looks fun.
Yeah, so that's most of the gaming news. Like I said, the whole
Kill
Xbox
switch.
thing puts like a dark shadow on everything.
Dark Switch.
Dark kill switch.
Yeah,
The dark
pretty
switch.
Do we want to be the hairy, Sperry-looking guy?
Yes.
All right, we'll be Bobby.
Harry Sperry looking
Hairy
guy.
Sperry. Yeah, agreed, Jonah. Yeah, like it's a bunch of different episodes, you know? Our world was beautiful, but now we suffer because of one company's greed. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I mean,
Why?
there's a story, like, each level has its own contained story. There's not an overall story. Ah, that picture is horrendous. That's probably AI generated.
Is it a picture of me?
It's a picture of Sperry.
Whoa.
Candele.
We were so
It's
stupid.
it's Paul and Brandy in happier days.
Oh.
Back before video games.
Before video games.
I'm kidding.
I don't know if I was much happier then.
I know. So tell us,
Toasters were trying to kill us.
this is really great news. In news this week, Paul has purchased Brandy a Steam Deck for her
True.
birthday. What were the first games she
What
got for
every
it?
woman wants, a Steam
Indeed.
Deck.
Forget a diamond ring, guys. Buy that woman a Steam Deck.
Yeah, well, I mean, she already had some Steam games, right? But I got her Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition and V Rising. And I got her, V Rising. I wrote a story about it so I could ask them for a couple of codes. And they said yes, so there we go. You guys
There you
heard of
go.
V Rising?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I have not yet.
It's a vampire open world game. It has online co-op and also PvP servers.
That's something Sperry would like.
Yeah,
Cause
there's Castlevania DLC.
I just saw that too.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh.
If you
Then
need an
he'd
email
be-
for it, let me know. You can probably find it on your own.
If Sperry played the game, he'd grow his hair out. Then he'd be Harry Berry Crunch.
That's- I mean,
It's too late.
isn't
I
that-
already am.
Yeah, Sperry was bald when I met him, so he's really transformed over the years.
Yes,
True.
indeed. You know, he could get some blood going there like a cherry. Then he'd be Cherry Berry Crunch.
There's a place around here called Cherry Berry. It's like a yogurt place, sort of like Baskin Robbins, but you,
Oh,
you
nice.
serve yourself. You get a big cup and you put the ice cream from the flavors they have. It's yogurt, but whatever. And
Hey,
then you can put all these crazy toppings on it, like fruity pebbles and different chocolate things and such.
I see. Well,
good.
now that we have our
And then they weigh
favorite
it.
now that we have our favorite Texan on the screen, Sperry, we should do more accents.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
I wasn't paying attention.
Merlin,
talking
have
over
you?
it.
Where's the Ford?
Might have
We're
left
actually-
some supplies behind.
The enemies are actually walking toasters, like what they said in the cinematic. But yeah, I wasn't paying attention to what my objective is. But yeah, the map fills in as you walk around when you're in a level that actually gives you a map. So
Yeehaw! That's all I have to say.
yay!
Don't quit. Quitters never win.
Another arm, extra main weapon. Yeah,
Quitters
yeah.
never quit.
Like the Cowboys, losers never win.
Got 'em.
Oh, that hit too hard.
The dark times. That's true. No,
The dark
well,
times.
before video games, I drew and read a lot more. Well, I mean, I still
Yeah.
kind of read a lot, but I drew more.
Fortunately, you guys have the Stars, but they're playing my Avalanche, and they will lose. Hockey, by the way.
This default weapon I have, I need something that shoots faster. Shotgun. Yeah, give me that shotty.
Oh yeah, shotgun's known for shooting much faster.
Just walking around looking for where to go, filling in the map slowly. I should just leave it popped up down there at the bottom. I don't know if the mini map was always available. That may be a newer feature.
How come your other level didn't have a mini map?
Because the maze thing, you just are supposed to fumble your way through it.
Oh.
This one's not a
Dumb.
maze. Yeah. Because that was stressful. Like, I'm never
You
going to play
played
that
the
level
worst
again.
level.
Where'd all these cars come from?
You could destroy them if you shoot them enough. Now I've got a sniper rifle too. Yeah, it lacks the variety of armaments that Vampire Survivors has. I mean, it's just a much smaller game, but it's still, to me, it's still appealing.
Can you blow up the cars?
Blow 'em up.
Yes, you can if you shoot them enough.
Yes.
Let's see.
Right now, I'm just trying to.
Because I'm telling you, like, some of these cars got to go. Look at that ugly little purple
Oh,
model.
This here car's gotta go.
I need better weapons. I'll get a melee weapon. Now I've got a tenderizer. When does that come out? I don't even see it.
Tenderizer?
Increase my glow thing. Weird sound effects when you upgrade. It makes like a monster sound.
GOT. Game of Thrones?
Got.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Those
Oh,
sushi
gross.
ghosts.
Tsushima. Tsushima. Tsushima.
Say so. Have a
This
poisonous
is-
boundary to the right, so don't go beyond that.
Wow.
Poisonous boundaries.
Oh lordy.
Is it a wonder wall?
Tyler, have you watched anything?
No.
Why not?
Drew, some episodes of Drew Carey.
Nice.
Still working your way through that?
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the last season. I mean, it kind of sucks, but there's a few jokes here and there, but it's all out of order, so, like, I have to, like, pay attention to which episode is next and jump through the season
Dang.
and stuff.
I'm not doing so well here.
I guess ABC gave up on it and just...
Hey,
aired
thank you,
it in its
Stagorilla.
final
Look at that.
season.
Stagorilla's here. Can we get a shout out for Stagorilla, please?
Daggorillas.
Yeah, if you liked your voice, you're going to love Stagorilla. Oh, I died. That
Staggorillas.
character's weapon sucked. He just couldn't handle this level. I should play one of the
Hey,
ones
darker
that-
player, it's your time to shine.
Yeah, finally got a death.
Is there only
What
3
about you,
levels?
Sperry? No, there's like 5.
Oh,
Well, okay, so you only died once. Darker
And the-
player has taken away the previous death.
Yeah, and the levels
bad.
really differ from each other.
Not bad, not bad.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
This does have 2-player local co-op. I wish I could show it off, but it's so you got that too. A little
It's
extra
locked.
playability there. So, yeah, well, I mean, it's not actually locked. Like if you had a second controller on, you could pick the other character.
What?
Okay, the red bands like to stay hidden in the buildings. They might have left supplies behind too. So, okay, this guy has a melee weapon. Interesting. He's got a little axe or something.
This looks kind of similar to that that Texas boy level.
Well, no, this is the same level.
What is that?
I'm just changing the character.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I hope it looks the same.
It's a killer yo-yo, is what it is.
Yeah.
You guys try to
what is
kill a
it?
car like you said.
You
It's a
nest?
waste of time, but die, car, die.
Not the
There you go. Ow.
TVs.
It blew up.
Anything but the TVs.
Yeah, what the heck are those things? Walking TVs?
Walking toasters.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm getting everything wrong.
Saw the
today.
refrigerator later.
Poor Sperry.
So, Sperry, tell us more about this stream you're doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whoa. We did
You're
a.
gonna be wearing a bikini.
Yeah, that one is actually coming up later in the month.
That one you have to
Late
subscribe
night.
to his Patreon for those
Yeah.
videos.
That one
His only
you're
beard.
gonna have to subscribe for.
To his only beards. Yes.
I do actually have a bathtub stream coming up too.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, which should be funny. No, the one tomorrow is going to be a Donkey Kong cosplay stream. I think I'm going to try to play this Super Nintendo Donkey Kong game on crowd control. And if we can get through it, I don't know if you guys know what crowd control is.
No,
It's like
we don't.
it's basically like it's a extension that allows you to play a game and have your community like kind of screw with you a little bit.
Oh yeah. I love those.
It's pretty sweet. You can download a version of it for free, or you can like pay for it too. But essentially, you know, they redeem coins, and then you can use those coins to like, you know, make my character or game like better or worse. Most people just make it worse. But so we're doing that, and then depending on how that goes, we might try to get into 2 and 3 as well. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming, but yeah, it was kind of one of the redeems for I did my first subathon last month for my birthday. So
Yeah, that was cool.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I was blown away by how many people were supporting me. So
Aw. Yeah.
and then we got some more fun streams coming up in the future too. We got a cooking stream we're gonna do. I need to get people from the community to kind of give me a list of ingredients they want. We're gonna do like a build your own pizza night.
Oh, I'm in for that.
Yeah, and then I don't know what else we have going on too. Oh, this week too, I'm getting a tattoo as well.
Look, I'm fighting refrigerators, and I don't know what that other thing is.
You're getting a
it's
tattoo
not
on
very
stream?
We're getting a tattoo on stream this week.
Really?
Yeah,
From whom?
from a tattoo artist.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Is somebody like a friend of yours or what?
Yeah, well, it's a friend of mine that has done a couple of my pieces since I've been here in Washington. So
That's exciting.
yeah, should be pretty good. We're gonna get the SperryBerryCrunch logo.
Icky wants me to do right trigger. Let's try that. Oh, I did it, and it did a special move, and it shot out some blades. I forgot that was even an option. Yeah, you have unique special moves.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. And left trigger dashes, which also I often forget to do. So it looks like the right trigger move is charging back up. That's fine. So I'm just exploring and looking for whatever the objective is, you know?
So, what time is
And
your
the music
stream tomorrow?
stopped, which is good.
Is it about
Yeah,
3
what
tomorrow, Barry?
Generally on Sundays I try to start around like noon or so. That one I might
Time.
Pacific
oh,
time.
crap.
Yeah.
I went too far. I stepped into the poison.
I might try to
That's
start
fine.
it
See
a
the-
little bit
You're gonna see the
earlier.
green.
I was distracted by
Your
the time
green red.
conversion.
By the
I mean-
bathtub stream.
I'm very distracting.
The bathtub stream, you're like just trying to like You're just gonna sit there.
A lot of things, yeah. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be doing. That's kind of, I don't know. I've been trying to do a lot of things lately that just like make fun of other things. Like if you saw the recent video that I did on YouTube.
Check that out.
It's just kind of a cut to I guess like YouTube game promoters.
Yeah. But it's fun.
It's all it's all in good fun. Like I'm not like calling any one person out, you know. If anything, I'm calling out like an entire like group of people. So
no, I get that. Yeah, it's fun.
Right?
It's
so they know they do it too. So it's like extra good. But yeah, the bathtub stream I'm not really sure. I think I'm trying to get one of those like overly sized inflatable somethings, you know, whatever.
Yeah, you need to get like to get a 1950s style full body bathing suit.
That's actually a really good idea too.
That'd be fun. Yeah, right.
I need like the hat for it too.
Hello, I am on lifeguard duty, you hooligans.
Oh my god, that's a genius idea. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, I'm gonna start making more of these suggestions. I can help you.
You could, dude. Like I don't know if I told you guys too. We recently acquired a warehouse that we're gonna try to start doing some wacky stuff in there too.
Really?
So
Wow.
include some streams over there too. Yeah, we have a couple of like funny skit videos and fake commercials that we're gonna start filming here soon.
Oh, that's
You
true.
and who else?
My good buddy who also streams, his name is Xerox Hands. He doesn't stream very often, but you can catch him in my streams. He's also part of the wet ass couch that we do. And
Ass couch?
Wet ass couch.
Where
Yeah.
he actually sits on the wet
There's something you
couch.
don't hear every day.
I know, right? I don't remember why it's called that, but we got the name and it was just kind of funny, so we stuck with it.
I'll just stop in more of these streams and provide commentary.
It's yeah, you should jump on mic with us too. It's just kind of one of those it's a stream where we do like couch co-op games mainly.
Yeah, I'm not exclusive to Paul. I'll jump in your streams.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
He's invalidating your exclusivity
He's got the
contract.
right to.
But you don't even like consider me like, oh, I wish Tyler was here while I'm sitting right here.
Hello, Benedict Arnold. You can't wish somebody was here that's already here. That wouldn't make any sense.
Well, I feel like I miss Tyler, but I'm glad Galadrius is here. He doesn't say the second part. He just says, I wish Tyler was here. Like
It would be really funny if you did say that though. Like if you were on mic, you're like, man, I really miss Galadrius. Talking right now.
seriously. Well, you
I
should
feel like they would make him happy. Why
seriously.
don't you miss me when I'm around?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I really miss Paul right now. What's going on with that guy?
I miss Brandy. Brandy's the fire in this stream. Where
I
is
miss her
Brandy?
too.
Right,
Now
sitting
there's
right
robots. Look, it was a Terminator robot.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of Terminator, I recently backed a Kickstarter for these nice editions, these nice hardcover editions of the Terminator comics. Like they're doing reprints of all the classic Terminator comics in hardcover. You know, Boom Studios is doing it. So I backed that, and that's kind of fun. Hopefully they are good comics. I've never actually read any of them. Look, I'm filling in the map.
There you go. I have I recently chipped in for the Aliens
gosh, that's a lot.
Expanded documentary that's coming out.
80s Expanded?
No, Aliens Expanded. They're
Oh,
doing
that. Yeah, I've seen Facebook ads for it.
Yeah, and they just announced Sigourney Weaver would take part. So yeah, I love that movie, so I'm in. Yeah,
Nice.
I like some of those movies. I wish there weren't so many bad ones.
a lot of. Is that dog poop? What is that?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's a
Afraid to ask.
big mess of bones or something. Tyler, what's your position on the Aliens movies?
They're fine.
There you go. That's Tyler's highest recommendation.
Nice.
Yeah, they're fine.
Prometheus was really probably the best one.
Oh my gosh, Tyler.
Oh, nice.
Take that back.
Prometheus would have been better if somebody wasn't being crushed by a giant rolling donut.
Just if every single thing about it except for the visuals wasn't bad, then it would have been better. Unfortunately, everything.
It wasn't bad.
It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in the theater. No joke.
Wow.
That one and Star Trek Into Dumbness. That one, Star Trek Into Dumbness, and Man of Steel. That's my bottom 3 movies. Worst things I've seen in the theater. Not worst things I've seen ever, because obviously there's lots of made-for-video movies that are unbearable.
Right, I got that.
But I didn't even bother to see Alien Covenant. That's how much I disliked that. And I've
Yeah,
always liked the
you
series,
didn't-
you know?
You didn't miss much there, but Romulus looks insanely good.
Yeah, I hope that will be.
It's by the director who did
Evil
Don't
Dead.
Breathe, the 2013 Evil Dead. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that coming out this year?
Coming out in August.
yeah.
Nice.
Fede Alvarez or something. Does anyone know how to say his name? I mean,
Fide. Oh, now I'm telling you how to say names. Ah,
well, it's not my fault he has a made-up name.
made up. It's a real name. You just don't know how to say
Yeah.
it.
That's why he's the only one in the world with that name.
Really made up.
All names
No,
are made
no.
up.
Yeah, all
Oh,
names are made up. Thank you, Thor.
Oh, that's real productive.
I mean, Gary Sperry's made up.
It's true. Got me.
Hey, Sperry's his last name.
Sperry is his last name. But
Also
Gary's
a
not.
shoe company. There's a game, you guys like Kickstarter, since you guys were just talking about Kickstarter. There's a game that I kickstarted the other day called Mariachi Legends.
Oh, yeah?
It's a
heard of
game by Halberd Studios and Freedom Games. It's like a Hispanic
Oh, yeah.
mariachi style Metroidvania.
There's a
Neat.
Steam page. There's a Steam page right there.
Is it a sequel to
There's a
Steam
Steam
Guacamelee?
page, yeah.
No, different.
No.
It should be.
Although that is a great game as well.
Well, there's already a sequel to Guacamelee. It's called Guacamelee 2.
There needs to be a Guacamelee 3, doesn't there?
Why isn't it
agree.
Guacamelee Dos? They
That'd
they
be
missed
even
a
better.
golden opportunity there.
Maybe because some people wouldn't know what DOS meant.
Yeah. Well,
Some losers.
take
I'm
a
not calling Tyler out by name.
Well, I put the
Yeah.
I put the link for Mariachi Legends Steam page. You guys want a wish list?
Thank
yeah.
you.
I backed this one up. It actually looks
It's
really really cool.
mariachi, just so everyone knows. But-
Mariachi.
So Mariachi Legends.
Oh my
Mar-
gosh.
Mariochi Legends.
Super Mario
like-
Legends.
It is
Super Mario Legends. Say his
so the
name wrong,
game
like Canadians.
Luigi Ochi Legends.
Oh my gosh. So
Yes,
we need
Luigi.
some more advanced robots. It looks like chainsaws that are walking around. They're just walking chainsaws. That's strange.
Are those refrigerators?
Yes.
It is
My refrigerator
chainsaws
is running. I
or-
better go catch it.
strange saws.
Just stop.
Oh, I like that.
Refrigerator.
Good luck on the game, guys. Yeah, if you got a little patience for it, this is a fun game. I know it's not very visually exciting to watch, but yeah, I'm having a good time.
There you go.
It's very much. I mean, it's very Vampire Survivors. You know?
Yeah. Like it, but different. You know, like for when you get too much Vampire Survivors, you need a slightly different game. Here you go. Slightly different, baby.
I think like I said, the viewpoint makes it hard to see enemies coming up from the bottom, but other than that, it looks like a fun game.
Yeah, it is. Tyler, are you excited about finally getting to play Vampire Survivors in a few months?
I'm excited to see why everyone likes it so much.
You can play it on mobile too.
That is
Oh
true.
yeah, that's true.
He actually
And-
tried it on mobile, didn't you, when we did the
I
stream?
think
of
so.
it?
Yeah.
What'd
Yeah, it
you
was
think?
fine.
Or you could buy the Switch, like most of the rest of us.
No,
No, he
Switch.
should wait for Switch 2.
Or
Not
Super,
Not that he'll even get that. but-
Super Nintendo Switch. Yeah.
Super Switch. Yeah.
That's what they should call it. Super Nintendo Switch. That makes sense because it fits the motif.
It would be a cool name.
It would
Yeah,
be
I
a
found
very
something. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's Max Headroom. He's seen better days. Yeah, we got a giant boss.
Maximum headroom.
How about that? Yeah, that was a cool show back in the day, and it's totally forgotten now, you know? Starring Matt Frewer, I think is his name.
Yeah, Matt Frewer. That's it. I still like the show. It was fun.
Yeah, it was dark and weird. As a kid, it blew my mind. You know, a cyberpunk live-action show in the 80s. What a strange thing.
Now I get to shut you off.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this thing is scary. But it's a big... Oh, God. No, I'm stuck. Oh, God. Big polygonal boss. That's not something you would get in your Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, there's at least 2 or 3 polygons that make up that
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
So,
boss.
you should have seen the pre-stream game, Tyler. You're running late, so you didn't get to see it. But I mean, that game has some slightly dated 3D models, but very pretty game still.
Rainbow Cotton.
Yes.
You would have loved it.
And N64 style.
Well, Dreamcast, so
Yeah,
not quite that bad, but it's still dated compared to modern stuff.
Yeah. See, that's the thing I like best about Rainbow Cotton was the visuals. But yeah, the gameplay, I don't know, it just seems, it's hard to aim. But that's
Wacky
me.
anime style story is fun. Or, I mean, it is
Sure.
anime.
Sure
Yeah,
can't see
thanks.
much at that angle.
You
Yeah,
really
no.
That's
Yeah, I
what I
wish
mean.
you had camera control in this.
Oh,
That'd be a
now
nice
you're being
feature.
chased by giant
Oh my
bug
gosh.
things.
Ah. The Terminator robots are kind of like turrets
Down
or
in-
something.
Down in front.
It's just chasing me everywhere.
Down in
Leave me
front.
alone.
Down in front.
Running.
Maybe don't run in open spaces where it could catch you.
Well, I mean, all I can do is run away and hope to find some healing items because I'm low on health.
Yeah. Get ready, Darker Player.
Yeah, maybe this will be the end. You never know.
Maybe the boss will die.
That would be nice. He eventually will if I can actually survive.
He's taking a lot of damage.
Let's drop a bear trap. Does that do anything to him? No, it does not. Not too surprising. Yeah, so now I kind of miss the music. I don't know if I miss it that much, though.
Is it
Well,
just
okay.
quiet and sound effects now?
Just the music didn't start up when the level started. I don't
Sperry,
know why.
Sperry, sing
Nope.
us a song. Sing us a song. Keep him
Oh,
occupied.
God.
Everybody likes maximum headroom. Watch out for the guy over there. How's that?
Beautiful.
Wonderful. You can
Best
make a
thing
good
we
lounge.
had on our stream.
There you go.
Like it, that's what I was gonna say. It was like very loungy, you know.
Yeah. So that's one thing you could do for the next stream. Just like pretend you're a lounge singer. Just make up songs on it.
Yeah, I'm with Jono. It will be nice. Hopefully, the new Switch, when they announce it, will have a decent amount of built-in storage. You know, like at least 500 gigabytes. You know, will it, I mean, because Nintendo, they cheaped out so badly on the built-in storage on the Switch. But, like, I want to be able to play Switch games without horrible loading times.
Well, you have to understand they did that for a reason, keep the cost down. They introduced the Switch at $300 because it only had 32 gigs of space. So if they get the new components and they get like 500 gigs, it's going to be up there like $500, like the Xbox.
No, storage. I mean, the price of storage has gone down a lot over the years, but also
True.
they cheaped out when they made that. Like they could have done, you know, like some things you just have to do for the users, you know, so that people can buy more games.
Right.
It smells like, yeah. So I would really like for them to make it easier for us to buy and store a lot of games. Like micro SD is too slow for proper game loading. Like if you're just playing like little classic ROMs or something, it's no big deal. But like for modern games, those loading times are horrible.
Right.
I do not like that.
Maybe he said 256 gigs, which isn't bad. That'll hold a good amount of games.
It's better.
Well, take it win.
It's still bad. I mean, what do the Series S and X and PlayStation 5 have? You know, to have less than that, good.
SX has a 512, and the
Yeah.
X and PS5 have 1 terabyte.
So the new Switch, it'll be worse than the Xbox Series S. Congratulations. You know, like that's not good.
Quit being a negative
Step
Nancy.
up,
It'll be
but not
fine.
good.
And it'll be fully backward compatible. And they're going to keep up with the physical games, unlike Xbox, who are trying to kill the physical games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't personally care about that, but I understand that some people do, so that's fine. Oh man, I lost a lot of life just then because I couldn't see. Oh gosh. Come on,
Down
beat
in
this boss.
front.
I don't want to have to retake
Down
this.
in front.
Oh.
No. There's actually no footage of the boss. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way
I
to
can't.
get
I
it.
don't know what I need to know what the level's called or something.
Well, we're close to
You killed
wrapping
me.
up anyway.
That was
yeah.
it. That was it.
Okay,
Shame.
do your thing, Darker Player. Count it.
Everybody, we've been playing Outer Terror for Xbox. It's also available on PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. It's a $10 game. That means it costs twice as much as Vampire Survivors, even though it is not nearly as good as Vampire Survivors. But it is still kind of a fun, interesting game all on its own. You know, if you like the horror theme and the little individual stories that the 5 different levels have, you'll probably get some fun out of that. Plus, there's a local 2-player mode, so that could be fun too. I want to thank Tyler for being a great co-host.
Happy to be here.
Galadrius for being a tolerable co-host.
No.
Actually, I'm great. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's right.
Sperry loves me. I don't care.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
I
all
do.
love you. But also Sperry for joining in. It's always good to have you around, dude.
Barry for being a terrible co-host.
Yeah,
That's true. I should have just
Got
gone
him.
lower. I broke
For
my-
being a hairy co-host.
It was
Hey.
good. It was good.
Thanks
I
for being
liked
the
it.
hairiest. Yes.
Hairiest
and
and spariest.
Icky, thank you for running the contest. Huge thanks to our subscribers. We need more subscribers, but everyone we have is extremely precious to us. So please never go anywhere, you guys. Jono, Perfect Zero, Tyler, Spazpool, Galadrius, and anybody else. We love you guys. And our regular viewers are also quite cool. I have on good authority they are some of the coolest people around, in fact.
Quite cool.
Don't forget, Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game, and we always give out cool prizes. So join us whenever you can. So we love you. We'll see you next week, and please don't hate. Appreciate.
See you guys.
Peace and chicken grease.
Later, dudes.
That ought to hold those little SOBs.
Later, dudes. Gotta go take a bath. Doo-doo.
See ya, nerds.
Well, I can probably review this now, so that's good. Of course, like, will I have time to review it before school's out? Maybe not,
Nerds.
but we'll try. We'll give it our best. It was so good to see you, Vlad. Thank you for tuning in. Who else? Ima was here. He's a nice guy.
Darker
I'm,
player.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, everybody
Thanks,
make sure you
Latino
watch
Heat.
Ima's stream in the morning. Sunday mornings.
Royalist
No,
Bob.
no, Javors.
On
Divorce.
Sunday morning.
Dagarilla.